The pituitary gland has two parts, anterior and posterior. The anterior pituitary gland produces growth hormone. The growth hormone, as its name indicates, brings about growth during puberty and beyond. The next hormone is prolactin. It acts on the mammary glands and helps in milk production in females. The third hormone is follicle stimulating hormone, FSH. Its function is to help females produce eggs and males to produce sperm. So it acts on both ovaries and testes. The next hormone is luteinizing hormone. In females, it brings on ovulation. LH. Luteinizing hormone is called LH. The next hormone is the thyroid stimulating hormone, or TSH. As its name indicates, it stimulates the thyroid gland to produce its hormones. Similarly, the ACTH, adrenocorticotropic hormone, stimulates the adrenal cortex to produce its hormones. Tropic means to stimulate. Here is the ICSH, or interstitial cell stimulating hormone. It acts on the testes, specific cells on the testes, stimulate them and make them produce testosterone. Now for the target organs. The growth hormone pretty much acts on every cell in the body. However, it has a special effect on muscles, bones, and the liver during the growth spurt. Prolactin acts on mammary glands. Follicle stimulating hormone, because it is important for egg production and sperm production. In females, it acts on the ovaries, and in the males, it acts on the testes. LH also acts on the ovaries. The TSH acts on the thyroid gland, and the adrenal corticotropic hormone acts on the adrenal cortex. There's the adrenal gland, and the outer part of the adrenal gland is called the adrenal cortex. The ICSH acts on the testes. As its name indicates, the growth hormone brings on growth. Prolactin helps in milk production. Follicle stimulating hormone, or FSH, is important for oogenesis in females and spermatogenesis in males. Luteinizing hormone brings on ovulation in females. The TSH stimulates the thyroid gland. ACTH stimulates the adrenal cortex, and the ICSH stimulates the testes. Now for the posterior pituitary. The posterior pituitary produces two hormones, antidiuretic hormone and oxytocin. The antidiuretic hormone, as its name indicates, inhibits urination. When you take a diuretic, you want to urinate, but the antidiuretic hormone is the opposite. It's ADH for short. Oxytocin acts on the mammary glands and the uterus. It helps both in breastfeeding and childbirth. Now for the target organs. The ADH not only acts on the kidneys, but it also acts on blood vessels, so it has two target organs. The oxytocin also has two target organs, mammary glands, where it helps to release milk during breastfeeding, and uterus, where it helps in providing strong uterine contractions so that childbirth may progress. So here are the functions. The ADH helps in water retention, and it brings on vasoconstriction in the blood vessels, which helps to raise blood pressure when it's needed. In the oxytocin side, we have two functions. The mammary glands help in releasing milk during breastfeeding, and in the uterus, oxytocin brings on strong uterine contractions that will help the process of childbirth.